I'm Ivonne, and this is...
Miles Zurawell.
Hello.
How's it going?
Swell.
Swell.
Swell. How old were you when you started playing music?
Music. I think I was 5. I played piano. Got piano lessons when I was 5.
Oh, really?
I played music for, most of my life, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when did you start playing banjo or guitar or...
The progression, or the tuba, no.
Yeah.
The progression went piano, and then I learned guitar when I was, I think, 12 or 13.
Oh, okay.
An acoustic guitar and an electric guitar. And I didn't really get into these instruments, bluegrass stuff, until I was 21.
Oh, wow.
I started playing the banjo.
Oh, my goodness.
And dobro, I think 6 months after that.
Holy.
Yeah.
All at once, eh?
Yeah, it was cool. I've told this story before, but quickly, a professor of mine in university for my biology degree that I took played banjo, and he showed up at a jam with it once, and I was like, banjo's cool, I'll get a cheap one and give it a shot, and then was just immediately hooked.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Discovered Earl Scruggs, and the rest is unfortunate history.
That's so cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Lee Foote. He lives in Vancouver now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he just moved out here from Alberta. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Who has been the most influential musician in your life?
Whoa. Toss up between Jerry Douglas, of course, because of the dobro connection.
Yeah.
And I guess Earl Scruggs for banjo, but also, but more personally, Billy Cardine on dobro, probably.
Okay.
Billy has taught me, personally. I've gotten to stay at his house. He's the biggest inspiration in taking the instruments I love into genres other than bluegrass. So
totally.
he definitely, I think has had the biggest impact on my playing of anyone. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Cool.
Yeah.
So then, obviously you're an amazing multi-instrumentalist, but who would be your favorite banjo player or dobro player or guitar player?
Favorite, yeah.
I know it's hard to
pick.
For sure.
Can I do one for each one?
Yeah.
I definitely emulate I got so much of my banjo style from J.D. Crowe. So that's an obvious choice. Favorite, man, Tony Rice, especially with him passing this last Christmas, that really hit me hard, emotionally hard, because I realized that every bluegrass album that I'd fallen deeply in love with in the last decade of my life, gotten obsessed with, just played every song over and over again. I don't do that as much as I was as a kid, but when that has happened in the last decade, Tony Rice has been on it.
Yeah.
Singing it and playing, and his rhythm on guitar, he's one of those once in a generation type people.
Totally.
For me. So he's probably the most special.
Yeah.
Right now, it's always going to be different, but yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Can't go wrong with Tony Rice, really.
Totally.
It's just, so I picked a banjo fiddle duet in the bluegrass genre. Earl Scruggs would do it on stage with just his fiddler. And they'd make a big thing of a band used to be just a fiddle and a banjo, so here's a fiddle and banjo song.
So we are the band.
So we're a band now. And by that standard. And I remember that's when it clicked for me, how to roll continuously through an entire song without breaking tempo or when chord changes happen, how to just get through everything smoothly. So anyway, it's kind of a special tune. So
yeah,
just wanted to
love it.
Yeah,
so fun.
There we go.
Where has been the most interesting place you've traveled to with music?
Interesting. What define interesting?
Well, it could be totally. You can define interesting, whatever you think.
What is? It's because it's been mostly Canada and the Western U.S. Yeah. Oh man.
Has there been any really cool experiences you've had in different places?
I'd say New Mexico.
Okay.
Is kind of a weird one to pick maybe, but like probably never would have gone to New Mexico in a million years just because it's not really on people's radars as a place to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people go to Arizona. I loved it way more in Arizona. Yeah, it's pretty there.
Were you on a tour there? Or
yeah, with Greg Blake. Yeah, we did Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was cool. It's one of those things where like because you don't have any like expectations going in, that it's like even better because you're just like, wow, this place is so cool, and I just didn't have any bar set to meet, internally. So yeah, that was cool. New Mexico, yeah,
nice.
That is something that is great about touring, I suppose, is that it takes you to places you wouldn't otherwise choose to go.
Totally.
So that can be awful and also great, depending on what it is, right? Like, you can be really surprised and just have that experience. So that's.
And then also when you are touring, there's often so many places that you want to spend more time in that you unfortunately don't have any time. Oh, and you're like, I have to come back here one time, and check it out. Yeah, for sure. So one last question for you.
All right.
What is your favorite dessert?
It's a pie. It's got to be a pie. Do I have to pick a pie? I don't know if I can.
Pick a pie.
Well, my mom always makes like Saskatoon rhubarb pie. And like prairie stuff. Prairie fruit.
You're a prairie boy.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's probably not most people's choice, but can't say no to your mom's pie.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. That's awesome. Cool. I'm gonna have to Saskatoon berry rhubarb.
Yeah,
maybe
that combination,
sometime.
or definitely rhubarb. She makes various pies.
Yeah.
Definitely ones with rhubarb and ones with Saskatoon. I don't know if together as one. I can't remember, but. Either, whatever.
If it hasn't been done, it can be done now.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
That's amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for doing this. It's been so fun, as always, hanging out with you and playing tunes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ask me a question.
Sink into this, don't you?
You do really sink. I just need to use a tuner. That would be smart.
Tuner up. Tuna fish.
Obviously. Do you want to do the digga, or do you just want to come in on the...
I'll just come in the... Unless you can't.
Yeah!
That was so close!
There's a couple weird ones in there for me. As Greg Blake said, performance is a game of recovery.
Hell yeah! Oh my god. So true.
do there? Kind of want to do a fancy Tony Rice look.